Nothing's quite so terrifying as thinking someone might walk in on one of their sleepover performances. If you haven't guessed yet, the Mambo twins are none other than my parents. Whenever Becky stays over, they go that extra step trying to keep us entertained. Scary, huh?
Take it to the brink.
Oh, thank you.
We call that little number the Dance of the Daring Cuckoo Bird. Well?
You got the cuckoo part right.
It was very energetic.
Everyone's a critic.
That's showbiz. And the curtain comes down on another day from my little darling.
Good night. Well, guess that means the show's over.
Over? That was just the opening act. The headliner's about to take the stage. Cozy on up to the fire. The show must go on.
You're not gonna do the pogo stick polka solo again, are you, Dad?
No, Giorgio. This is a spoken word set. I'm gonna spin a little yarn for you. It happened 100 years ago this very night.
What happened, Mr. Shrinks?
Well, it seems this nice family moved into town. They needed a place to crash, but the only thing available was an abandoned, run-down, haunted house.
A haunted house?
Your ears do not deceive.
A haunted house? Wow!
Most locals were scared to go within 100 limbo sticks of the place. The brave ones who did reported strange noises, weird goings-on.
Did the family still move in?
Well, sure. Well, they weren't about to get spooked by some silly old urban myth. The moving buggy pulled up that very same day.
What happened? Did they get slimed?
Well, nobody knows for sure. Neighbors say they heard terrible sounds, worse than a cow playing the bagpipes. And it lasted all night. By morning, the family was gone. Never to be seen again.
Gone? Gone where?
Oh, some say they got scared and ran off. Some say they never got the chance to run. The ghost got 'em while they slept.
The ghost?
Guess we'll never know for sure.
Where did this happen?
What? Didn't I tell you? It all happened right there, under our own little roof.
You mean our house is haunted?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, that's the story. Probably just some silly local legend. Well, looks like it's time to do the tuck-in two-step.
Coming, George? I can't move.
Oh, what's the matter? Trapped by terror? Anchored with anxiety? Frozen with fear?
No, the fire melted my chair.
That's marshmallows for ya.
S'mores, anyone? Ooh, I am the ghost of Shrink's Manor. That was some story your dad told us, huh? Sure was. Wouldn't it be wild if our house was haunted? Sure would. Oh, yeah. Geronimo! Thanks, George. At the Shrink's Haunted Hotel, hospitality is our middle name. Whoa! Now that's service. With a smile. Night, George. Good night, Becky. Good night, Ghost. It's awfully dark. No problemo. Thanks. I guess I got a little spooked. Like I said, no problemo. It could happen to anyone. George, it's me. Oh, I thought you were... that is, I saw the shadow. Listen, I just heard a really strange noise. A really strange, scary noise. Don't sweat it, Bex. This old house makes tons of weird noises at night. I'm used to it, so I don't even hear them anymore. You heard that one, right? Oh, yeah. So, what was that? A cow playing the bagpipes? Or a 100-year-old ghost? Maybe we should check it out. Check it out? The last folks to check out that ghost checked out for good. Aren't you a little, afraid? Who, me? Yeah. But whatever it really is probably isn't half as scary as what we think it is. It couldn't be as scary as what I think it is. And even if it is as scary as we think it is, how many times do you get to see a real live ghost? Right now, I'd say once is one time too many. I'll go take a look. You stay here. And let you have all the fun? No way. All right, Max! It sounds like it's coming from upstairs. Then that's where we're going. It's coming from the attic. Sure, ghosts are always in the attic. Going up. Top floor ghost schools and family phantoms. Did you see it, Bex? I didn't see anything. It must have stayed in the attic. Oh, good. What was it? I don't know. It was white and big and scary and, you know, a ghost. Wow. What do you think we should do? I guess we'll have to go back up there and check it out. Go back up? Tomorrow, when it's light out. What are we going to do about tonight? I'll keep watch. You sleep. I don't think I'll ever sleep again.
Rise and shine! And a lovely good morning to you, too.
I thought you were the ghost.
The ghost?
The one George saw in the attic last night.
The attic?
Oh, that explains it. I thought the mice were rearranging the furniture up there.
Come on, Becky. We've only got till sundown.
Whoa!
Harold, I don't suppose you know anything about a ghost.
Oh, I might have mentioned a little something about the legendary ghost of Shrink's Manor.
Oh, you and your stories. You probably scared those poor kids silly.
Becky and I figured the first thing to do was learn all we could about ghosts and haunted houses. And then, maybe we could come up with a plan for dealing with my noisy upstairs neighbor. Check it out, George. A picture of a ghost. Neato. Some people believe that spirits appear as a gray or white mist. Sometimes they're just a playful, mischievous energy. Some ghosts even give off an electromagnetic charge. I hope our ghost is magnetic. We can keep him on the fridge. Ghosts can even haunt cars. Sounds like catching a ghost could be really fun. Yeah, really, really, really scary. Now, Dad always says that to do a job right, you gotta start with the right tools. But it's weird. None of those books told us what you use for catching a ghost. So it was up to Becky and me to build what we needed from the ground up. Okay, so some of my ideas were a little, over the top. What? After deciding on what Becky called a more practical design, it was time to find the parts and put them together. Now, some of those parts were harder to find than others, but eventually I found everything we needed.
Are you sure no one will mind us borrowing this stuff?
Mine? They won't even notice it's gone.
What the?
Paperclip,
Paperclip,
elastic band.
elastic band.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Ghost Grabber.
It's, something all right.
All right, let's do a systems check. Tape deck.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Check. Camera.
Sorry, George.
Check. Let's see, what else? Electromagnetic field detector. Check. Suction. I'll give that a check. Thermometer, camera, tape deck, and last but not least, what every industrial strength, no muss, no mess ghost grabber needs. Ghost detection alert.
Why do you need lights and a bell?
Because they're cool. All systems go. By tomorrow morning, those shrinks will be safely in the bag.
You sure it'll work?
I guess we should give it a test drive. But where are we going to find a test ghost?
George and Becky want to play?
That's the spirit. Have we got a game for you?
George chase?
That's right, Junior. You run as fast as you can, and I have to chase you. On your mark,
Get set.
ghost! Engage grabber.
George, you catch.
Clean up in aisle 4. Clean sweep. Hello, Junior.
George!
Gotcha.
We got bottom.
That phantom doesn't stand a ghost of a chance.
It worked on Junior, but will it work on a real ghost? And are you sure you want it to?
The ghost has been haunting this house for 100 years. We're gonna have to face him sooner or later.
Are you sure ghosts only come out at night?
I'm pretty sure. We haven't heard boo all day.
Well, here goes nothing. I hope. See anything?
Just the usual. Junk.
Let's just set up and get out of here.
Right here looks good.
This place is even spooky in the daytime. No wonder you have a ghost.
The grabber's ready. Well, let's get out of here.
Sounds good. I'm totally creeped out.
Me too. And it's not even dark. king me. Becky?
Huh? Oh, sorry, George. I can't stop thinking about you up there all alone tonight.
Ah, nothing to worry about. We don't even know if the ghost will come back. And if he does, I have the trusty ghost grabber.
Bedtime, George. I'd better go. Are you sure you're going to be all right by yourself?
It's just some silly old ghost. I'll show you the pictures tomorrow.
I could call my mom and sleep over again.
Only if you want.
I'd hate for you to have all the fun by yourself.
To be perfectly honest, I was still kind of scared at the idea of facing our noisy upstairs neighbor. But I knew I'd never get to sleep wondering what was up there. If the ghost grabber did its job, at least we'd know what was haunting Shrink's Manor once and for all. Showtime! I figure, let sleeping friends lie. The ghost grabber was a one George operation anyway. If it was just a phantom, Becky wouldn't miss a thing. If it really was a ghost, she'd probably be mad at me. If there was any me left. Ooh, here goes nothing. You don't say. How's about we lay this one down on tape? I'll take that as a yes. Wow! Heavy-duty electromagnetic activity coming from... there. Looks like the back corner. That was really close. There's nothing to get all worked up about. It's just a big magnetic field running around my attic. According to my calculations, it should be right... Hold on. Disengage grabber! This was not the plan.
George, are you all right?
Becky, am I glad to see you?
Why didn't you wake me?
Whoa! We'll talk about it later. First things first. So, this is what it all came down to. The ghost grabber was ruined, and Becky and I were face to face with an angry ghost. I hate it when that happens. I could have just thrown in the towel and froze up, but I didn't. I guess fear does funny things to a man. All right, then. You want me? Come and get me. Wait a minute. What's behind curtain number 1? I remember this. The triple articulated oscillating ozophone. One of Dad's less useful musical inventions. This ought to put a cork in our ghost.
Got another cork?
Where is that coming from? It's in the vents.
I guess if a ghost can haunt a house, it can haunt a vent.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Belay on. Huh? That's mountain climber for hang on to the fishing reel. I'm going in. If I tug twice, bring me up slow. If I tug 3 times, bring me up fast. I'll be a son of a ghost. My dad is a ghost of Shrink's Manor. Ghost Hunter George, it's time to go home. And so Dad's snoring was traveling through the vents into the attic, where it was amplified extra loud by the ozophone.
How'd this get up in the attic in the first place?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was the ghost.
Well, I still think you kids were pretty brave to face a ghost all by yourselves.
It wasn't that scary. Right, Becky?
Well, not nearly as scary as we thought it was. Me ghost.
You're right, George. Not scary at all.
I felt pretty silly about the whole thing. I mean, I got so wrapped up in the ghost idea, I didn't even stop to think that it might be something else entirely. All that trouble over one little